And for the latest, DD India correspondent Sarah Coates joins us from Tel Aviv. Sarah, how likely is it that the ceasefire will be extended with many hostages still in Gaza?
Hello there, Shibendu. Well, look, that remains to be seen. But as it stands, this current ceasefire is expected to expire in less than 24 hours. Now, there's a lot of pressure from the international community to get this extended. But look, we have been hearing in Egyptian media, it is quoting government officials as saying that an initial understanding has been reached to extend this truce for 2 extra days under the current framework that we are seeing. Now, there has been no official comment at this hour from the Israelis, but Israel has been saying that it is willing to extend this pause potentially until Sunday if Hamas can bring out at least 10 captives per day. Now, we did see these 12 captives leave the Gaza Strip overnight. They are currently being treated in Israeli hospitals. And the Israeli Prime Minister's office came out just a few hours ago to say that it has now received the list of names of the next batch, that's the 6th batch of captives, and has informed their families. So look, there is quite a lot at stake here, of course. Israel does want to get as many captives as it can out before this fighting once again resumes, while on the side of Hamas, giving more people away will take away its bargaining chips. So it's certainly a situation that will have a lot of discussion today as talks do continue right around the globe to try and extend this ceasefire. Shibendu.
Sarah, how fragile is this pause? There are reports of cracks appearing in the truce. What more can you tell us about it?
Certainly very fragile. We are hearing unconfirmed reports coming in at this hour of yet another potential violation in the northern part of the Gaza Strip. Palestinian sources on the ground in the coastal enclave are saying that there has been an exchange of fire in the northern part of the Gaza Strip. It's understood that 2 Palestinians have been wounded severely. We will have more information on this potential developing story a little later on. But look, this follows another couple of violations late yesterday. The IDF put out a statement saying that a number of its troops were wounded when 3 explosive devices detonated, also in the northern part of the Gaza Strip. They then said that they fired at the source, at a Palestinian source believed to be Hamas. While a little earlier today, it's understood that an Israeli gunship fired on a beach in Khan Yunis down in the southern part of the Gaza Strip. So look, it's still yet to be seen as to what effect these latest reports could have on this current ceasefire. But as I said, there's a lot of work going on right now around the clock internationally to try and calm things down and get that extended.
Okay, and finally, Sarah, the greater focus has been on the release of hostages. How has this fragile truce also offered an opportunity to scale up aid delivery in Gaza?
Well, look, according to aid agencies and also the United Nations, the supplies that have been going into the Gaza Strip are simply not enough. Pictures are coming in showing people desperately trying to get water from trucks going in and trying to collect supplies before this current ceasefire runs out. Now, aid agencies say there's simply not enough to go around. We do know that the Rafah border crossing, which is, of course, that crossing down in southern Gaza, which runs into Egypt, it's been the crossing that has been used to transport these goods into the Strip, but it was originally designed as a pedestrian crossing. So what it means is that the trucks that are going in at a very, very slow rate, simply not enough to give these people what they need. And this is why the UN aid chief, Martin Griffiths, he is today in Jordan. He'll be heading discussions on potentially opening the Kerem Shalom crossing. Now, this is a tri-border crossing between Gaza, Egypt and also Israel. And this is the crossing that is designed for trucks. Before this blockade on the Strip, it was seeing 60% of the trucks going in of this aid supplied into the Strip daily. So look, this would be a big win if Griffiths is able to convince Israeli authorities and Egyptian authorities to open this crossing.
Sarah, thanks very much for joining us with those updates from Tel Aviv.